exploitation of human being for food, clothing, and shelter, prepared by child labor, or exploiting other human beings. That's a violence, significantly highest violence. Violence to 5 cents animals, food prepared by exploiting and killing animals like meat, milk, cheese, butter, sweets, ice cream, fish and chicken, eggs. Now you got to keep in mind, today we live in this time where everything is commercialized. All this food is commercialized. The violence that occurs is significantly far outweighs than anything else. So don't try to bring even sometimes, oh, Mahavir did these things, or Mahavir did. Well, that was 2,500 years ago. What was the life survival things? Don't try to compare it, okay, why Mahavir did these things. Because you live currently. While Mahavir lived, you have to know in that environment what was the situation. So even during Mahavir's time, the women were considering property of the man. Okay, and yet when Mahavir gave a diksha to Chandanbala and make her the head of the Sangha of the woman, which is Sadhvi Sangh. So he is a very practical and revolutionary person. The violence to 4, 3, and 2 cents beings such as like flies, bees, that's next order. The order of degree of violence, highest to lowest, again, violence to 1 cents being and Sukshma bacteria. See, people come in across, oh, the bacteria has a 2 cents. Okay, can we eat or not? I said, if the 2 cents living being, which you can see it, then you know this is the 2 cents moving around everything. But at the bacteria level, it is as good as the 1 cent as far as Gnan Gun is concerned. So don't try to go and micromanage 2 cents bacteria, which is the Sukshma, okay, which you cannot see them in a naked eye. All right. All these things are there. Now, one thing I want you to make a very cautious statement. If somebody says, I'm not going to eat root vegetables, or I'm not going to eat these things, that is his choice. It is better to take a vow not to eat certain things. Okay, I'm not saying they are doing wrong at all. But if you believe, okay, if you are eating the root vegetables, you are not a Jain, then you don't have a wisdom. For Jain Shravak and Shravika, as long as you don't hurt or kill 2 cents or higher, that is the vow Bhagwan Mahavir gave it to the first Shravak. Okay, root vegetables or anything, if you don't eat it, this is great. You are better, there is no doubt about it. But don't feel it if somebody is eating it, oh, he is not a Jain. That is not in Agam, any place in the Agam literature definition. Usage of 1 cent beings and the bacteria should be minimum for healthy survival. Means you don't waste. If you are wasting any food, then you are violent. There is no doubt about it. Because what happens? Whatever your survival you need, no, you kill more 1 cent living being. Okay, I hope this point is very clear. Now, next one. One should not consume any food that create violence. Now, this is another one, another derivative. Be careful and be read everything I'm going to discuss here. Like certain food creates kashai within you, like anger, ego, deceit, greed, lust, whatever you say it. If certain food creates that kind of the thing, even though it is a one sense living being food, okay, or some food degrades awareness, like drugs and liquor. It is a violence to oneself, means it is a violence to yourself, which is same as violence to other human beings. This is a very basic point. People don't really take it. Oh, it is my body. I can do whatever I want to. No, but what you are doing is not to the body, because body is not you. It's not you. But your awareness is degrading. When you are in kashai, in anger, egoistic, you have no rational sense left from right to wrong, or right to wrong decision. It can come only when the mind is still, when you are completely quiet. Then whatever you make the decision, that is a rational decision. But if I am angry on someone and making a decision, that is not going to be no rational decision. Same thing, ego, deceit, whatever it is. So I am hurting myself spiritually. Or if I eat drugs or liquor which has a potential to affect my awareness, that I will not be able to make a rational decision, then those food is considered, as long as you are hurting the other human being, whether you are hurting yourself or somebody else. It doesn't matter. Jainism does not differentiate. Actually, it says that if you hurt yourself, is a higher sin than if you hurt somebody else. But for all practical purpose, let's think it is a human being, whether yourself body or somebody else's. Okay. One should not eat any food that involves the movable living beings, which is, we already discussed the meat eatings, okay, human, animals, and all that one. Not to consume anishchit food, the food which has no nutrition. The anishchit is the Prakrut word. That's what you will read in the scripture. Okay, anishchit is is junk food. Okay, the food which has no or very minimum nutritional value, like a junk food. Like if you do deep fried food, any deep fried food, okay, there is no nutrition. Chemically, it is charcoal, because any food which is cooked at no 350 to 400 degrees centigrade, there is no nutrition left. It becomes a charcoal. Only thing is a taste. You are hurting yourself. It means you are hurting the human being, because your body is not yours. You are hurting this whole thing. Understand that way and make sure, don't take any of this one. This is equally you are hurting human being. Any of this food which you are taking it. So don't try to look at narrow. Oh, it's a like if I drink liquor, or it's a no. The root is jaw, whatever the English word is. I don't remember, but anyway, it's all one sense. No, grains and beans, okay, and permutation. Don't use that logic, because that one is affecting your mind, that loses, that is the hurting to the human being. All right? Not to consume anupsriya food, which is not a food even. Okay? Again, that drugs and tobaccos and all other one, that kind of the food, it is not even a food. Don't put your body to work, okay, the whole digestive system to work. And that's what we do it all the time, because we are looking ahimsa only from certain aspect of it. But we are not looking, there is a hinsa to myself. If you are eating junk food or not any healthy food, naturally your health, you are not going to be healthy. You can all other kinds of the problem. You may have a problem because of genetic problem or something else. Don't bring that one. We have a very small percentage of the genetic problem, but we use kind of all kinds of the logic. That's the point I'm trying to bring it out. Okay. Please don't use like certain type of the things when majority of this one. I can give you in brief my own example, which I may have used it or not. But I am today 82, and at 82 years age, I don't take any prescription medicine. Now, what it means is, when I don't take any prescription medicines, means I don't have a diabetes, cholesterol, no pressure, any of these kind of the like problems, I don't have it. I walk every day 2 kilometers. I'm at this age, I'm living a productive life. Okay, because I control my diet completely. I don't eat any fried food, no matter where I would go. Okay. See, that is the point I'm trying to do. There is no drugs, tobaccos, liquors, nothing. And I don't stuff myself. Even if I like certain foods, I eat limited. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you, you got a right example right in front of you. Eat only healthy, strict vegetarian, vegan food. Okay. For your health, okay, that is the point, right? And you have to be the first condition healthy before you can progress spiritually. Because if you are suffering for one kind of the disease, another kind of the disease, naturally you are not going to progress spiritually also. Consume only healthy vegan food. Food should not be obtained with the minimum, food should be obtained with the minimum destructions of the environment. Consume minimum healthy survival. Overeating and waste is violence. Eat less than what your hunger is for health purpose, and early in the day for good health and for proper practice meditation. All right. Violence to oneself, we already discussed it, so let me proceed further. Meat